to the universe using these 3 law of attraction techniques for manifesting what you want. When you learn how to talk to the universe correctly, you can manifest anything that you want. Let's dive right into this video. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Let's do it. Number 1, you must eliminate time. You must eliminate time because science tells us that energy is never created or destroyed. So what does that mean? That all the energy that ever was and ever will be, all the realities that ever was and ever will be, because all reality is a conglomeration of energy, it's just energy, it all already exists. So what does that mean? That everything that you want already exists. But as long as you say, I hope this thing comes in the future, it'd be great if this thing shows up, what you're really doing is having a consciousness in this moment that implies the absence of what you want. Now, your subconscious mind is how you directly communicate with the universe. And your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. It has no idea. Your conscious mind might say, I really hope this thing occurs, or I'm so grateful that money's showing up in my life, or anything like that. It could say one side of the coin or the other, because everything is really 2 things: the presence of what you want or the absence of what you want. And you may say, well, how do I pretend what I want already exists? It's that you must understand the subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. So when you're wanting love to show up in your life and you constantly say that there's no good guys left, or you say, I can't possibly find the woman of my dreams, it hasn't worked out the last 7 times, what you're really doing is telling the subconscious mind, no love, blocking love, no love, there is no love. Your subconscious doesn't know what you really want. It just receives the essence of what you're saying, and that's how you program your subconscious. So the subconscious is always being programmed, and the subconscious is your direct access to the universal mind. Now, when you program that universal mind through your subconscious, that's what shows up in your life. And so, forget about time entirely and start affirming that what you want already exists. Something like this: I am so grateful that God's abundance flows into my life in avalanches of abundance. What I want is here now. I'm so excited about life and all that it has to offer. Thank you, universe, for attracting love into my life. Whatever it is that you want, that's how you talk to the universe as if it already exists. You think of the universe in the same way that you think of any other type of relationship that you're wanting to build. So when you're with your partner, when you're with your friend, when you're with a relationship that you're wanting to build, you always talk about it in the present. Like, I'm so grateful for these things that we're creating. You're not like saying to the person, it'd be really nice if we could actually do something good together. That's not an inspiring way to communicate in a relationship. You talk to the relationship like I'm so excited about what we're creating now. Here are our goals. Here are the things we're working on. You build it up in the present tense. And if you think of the universe as a conscious energy system that's responding to your own consciousness, then you can determine what you create in the future based off of the energy that you're feeding to it right now. So comment down below, I'm attracting what I want now. Eliminate time. Now, the reason this is hard to eliminate time is because your conscious mind wants to receive information from your environment to decide what to think. But if you allow your conscious mind to dictate what you think based off of the information outside of you, all you can do is create based off of your environment, which is what most people are doing. They're creating based off of their environment. They look at their bank account and there's not much money in it and they say, I'm broke. They look at their career path, or they look at their education or their qualifications and they say, here's what's possible in my life. They look out at their past dating history and they say, I can't attract love. My soulmate isn't out there. There's no such thing as unconditional love. And they say it in the name of being logical. Albert Einstein said that logic will take you from A to B, but imagination will take you anywhere. You have to start thinking what it is that you want to think and hold the energy of what you want before you have it. So when I was trying to start my career as a 19-year-old college dropout, I affirmed that I was already inspiring millions of people worldwide. That was silly. My friends at the time, they thought I was stupid. They thought something was wrong with me. All I was doing was living from an inner vision. If you understand that every single thing in this universe is energy, everything is energy. If you understand that, and you understand that your thoughts are energy too, they're just vibrating at a rate, they're vibrating at a speed that's beyond what you can see. But you can see the effects of thoughts. You can see the manifestation of thoughts. You can see that thoughts become things. Comment down below, thoughts become things. Comment that down below, thoughts become things. If you understand that, then what you're saying in the present tense is slowly going to program your subconscious. And your subconscious controls 95% of your life, according to psychologists. So if you program your subconscious mind for the reality that you want before it exists, then it's going to start turning it over and creating it in your life. It's like when you first learned how to drive a car, you had to be so present, right? You had to be so attentive to everything that was going on. But eventually, it was hard to press the gas versus the brake and then remember to hit the left-hand turn. It was like overwhelming to the conscious mind. Why? Because you were using your conscious mind to learn how to drive because you didn't know how to do it yet. Once it became a program that you were used to, your subconscious does it. You don't have to really even think at all about hit the gas, hit the left-hand turn here, hit the right-hand turn here. It's just like you know how to do it now. It's programmed into your subconscious. It's become a program that you don't have to spend much conscious attention. You can talk to your friend while you're driving, while they're in the passenger seat. It's like it's passed over to your subconscious mind. And when you can pass over the love you want, the happiness you want, the money you want to your subconscious mind, it can create it for you. And then people say, oh, you're so lucky. Look at all these great things coming into your life. You're so lucky. No, it's just that now the universe is on my side because I programmed my subconscious, and my subconscious is what communicates directly with the universe. So comment down below, I am attracting everything I desire now. I am attracting everything I desire now. So part 2 out of that is don't talk to the universe like a vending machine. This is how most people talk to the universe. Please, God, please, universe, I really need some money. Are you there? Help me. Hey, is anyone there? I've been talking to it. I've been trying to get it to help me and it's not helping me. Help me, universe. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. In the Bible, it says to those that have more will be given. What does that mean? When you're in the consciousness of already having what you want, you see more of it in your life. In other words, energy flows where your attention is. If your attention is focused on the absence of what it is that you want, it's like you want something to come into your life, and you're right here. And what you want is over here. You have to move towards what you want. But what most people are doing is they're moving away from what they want. They want money, but then they constantly say, I don't have any money. They're upset when they have to pay for a necessity like their electricity bill, and they say, this is highway robbery. I cannot believe this is so expensive. Look at how expensive these things are getting in the grocery store. This is ridiculous. That's like going outside. Like, I live on the north shore of the island that I live in Hawaii, which is the windy side. And it's like me going outside today, it's really windy. It's like me going outside today and being upset that it's windy. It's windy, there's nothing I can do about it. Accept what it is and be in the consciousness of abundance. But people are spending money on things they absolutely do need to spend money on, and they're complaining about the fact that they're expensive, which is what you're really saying to the universe is, I can't afford anything and I don't trust you. If you're saying that, the universe is going to give you more experiences that match that. Why? Because the universe is into free will. It wants to give you what it is you program yourself for, and you program it to give you. And when you constantly affirm that, all you're doing is blocking it. But when you treat the universe like a vending machine, please help me, please, what you're really saying is, I don't trust you, I'm not one with you, therefore, hopefully maybe you can help me. You have to know like you know that you're already connected to it. The universe, God, the intelligence, the creative force of the universe, it's not separate from you. You're one and the same with it. You're made of all of it. You're an extension of it, just like the wave is an extension of the ocean. You're already worthy of everything that you desire. And you're one with everything you desire too. And you're one with God. You're one with the universe. So you don't need to please help me. You affirm it in the present tense. Thank you, universe, for bringing more financial abundance in my life. I'm attracting God's wealth in avalanches of abundance. Thank you, universe, for bringing fantastic and fulfilling new relationships into my life. I'm more and more grateful every day that I'm attracting new people. Thank you, universe, for helping launch my career. I'm in this direction now, and this thing is happening, and this. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. So comment down below. Thank you, universe. Thank you for all this abundance. Comment down below. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe, for all this abundance. Comment that down below. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe, for all this abundance. Do you see the subtle energy shift and the subtle emotional shift of speaking what you want into existence as if it already exists, as opposed to using time, hopefully this happens in the future, and maybe, hey, can you hear me, God? You're in the energy of lack already like that, as opposed to speaking what you want into existence already. Now, there's also science behind this. Every time you have a thought or an emotional reaction, you fire nerve cells, you fire brain cells. And as you fire the same ones, they wire together, and that's what creates your neurocircuitry. So as you're doing this and affirming what you want as if it already exists and thanking the universe for it, you're rewiring your brain as well. And the way your brain habitually operates and produces your reality. And boom, that's how you change things. You change the inner world, you change your consciousness, and you hold steadfast to that level of consciousness, and then the outer world changes. But most people are waiting for the outer world to change so they can change. Most people say, I will believe it when I see it. You have to believe it first before you see it. I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, well then you're always going to be where you are, hoping you get more money, hoping the love shows up, hoping great things happen, wishing things were different. You have to start believing it first. And belief is an acquired taste. Right? You know, they say oh, coffee is an acquired taste. Wine is an acquired taste. Belief is an acquired taste. It's acquired by you speaking what you want into existence in the present tense till your mind gets used to a new pattern. That's how you do it. Just like when you sleep in a new bed, you have to get used to the new bed, even if it's really comfortable. You have to get used to changing the way that you thought, because for however many years you've been alive, you've been thinking a certain way and now you're changing it. For the last 5 years, you might be thinking in a reality of I'm broke. Or you might be thinking in a reality of only making so much money. Or you might be thinking in a reality of there's no good guys left, there's no good women left, I'm unlovable, there's no such thing as true love. You might be thinking in a certain reality of you not being very intelligent, of you being too overweight, of you being too old, of you being too young, of you not having the qualifications. So you've thought that for so long. You've fired the same nerve cells for so long. You've spoke this into the universe for so long that sometimes you have to use an acquired taste, an acquired belief system. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God, for allowing me to attract what I want in my life. And at first you may be like, this is silly. This feels awkward. Yes, because you're changing everything from the actual neurocircuitry of your brain. But you will notice the good things showing up quickly and fast in your life because you're telling your subconscious a new reality. It's just like if you were 34 years old and your whole life you've been known as Susie, your whole life everyone's told you were Billy, and all of a sudden you change your name to Frank or Jeff or Jill. it would be very awkward for a while until you got used to it. Why? Because you've identified with that word for long enough. You've identified with a certain reality of only making this much money, of only being capable of this, of your potential only being this, of the possibilities for your love life, your career, your health, your happiness only being this. And all of a sudden someone like me says, hey, it's not this, it's this and more. The universe is totally infinite, abundant. You're worthy of everything that you desire. And so it takes a little bit of time to get used to it. Just like when it's been dark all night and you turn the lights on for the first time, it takes adjustment. And now the lights are on and you're capable of so much more than you can imagine. Isn't that exciting? Comment down below, I am capable of so much more than I can possibly imagine. Comment down below, I am capable of so much more than I can possibly imagine. Comment down below, I am capable of so much more than I can possibly imagine. You, not him, not her, you are capable of so much more than you can possibly imagine. Truly you are. And the only reason that might sound crazy is because you're not used to that reality yet. You're used to the reality of you being this person and you're limited by this and this is your story and this is who you are. No, you're an individualization of God. You're made in the image of the perfection of the universe. You have access to all the answers that you need. You're worthy of everything that you desire. Anyone who's achieved something, you can achieve it too. Because we all come from the same source. We all have access to the same dormant forces and talents within us, and the universe can work on all of our behalf, but you have to start speaking it into existence. So comment down below, thank you, universe, thank you for all the great things coming. Thank you, universe, thank you for all the great things coming. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't yet, make sure that you begin to use my software, The Second Mind. I made a software designed to literally rewire your brain for you. I talked earlier about the way that the brain is wired. Well, if you can use the software designed to rewire the brain, your brain will start producing a new reality quicker for you. Your brain becomes a magnet for what you want. It's called The Second Mind, and it's free to demo. It's right there down below. It's thesecondmind.com right there down below. thesecondmind.com right there down below. So go ahead, scroll down, and use that for 10 minutes. Demo that to rewire your mind and watch the magic that starts to unfold in your life. Hey, if you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. The bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. Even if you already subscribed, just double check you've actually hit the bell notification right over there in the corner. And then comment down below, thank you, universe, for all the great things. Thank you, universe, for all the great things. You are more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Today's going to be a fantastic day. Start speaking to the universe and affirming all the great things that are in your life, coming into your life, and that are available to you truly. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over there and hit the bell notification, because that's what's going to notify you for new videos. Subscribe, bell notification. Let's get right to the video.